and this is the design. I pulled off the wire. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and I'm the owner and creator of The 8th Salt. It is my handmade small business where I make scrunchies and keychains. I also sell hair claws, makeup hair clips and hair accessory type products. In today's video, we will be upgrading my market sign. I have had the same market sign since beginning markets back in February of 2022. And my current sign is just a laser printed page which I have in a frame. I will insert what it looks like here for you guys to see. It definitely does not match my current brand as I have rebranded since creating that sign, so it definitely needs upgrading. I have actually since redesigned it in a gingham check pattern, and I couldn't decide between a lilac purple or a pink version. So I made a reel about it and posted it to my Instagram and asked my followers which design that they preferred. And I didn't really get a response on it. So I kind of took that as though it wasn't that great of a design. So we will definitely be upgrading and upping our game for our market display today. My idea for my market design is a custom printed HTV vinyl canvas board displayed on a little easel on my table at markets. HTVRONT has graciously sent me their auto heat press along with some rolls of glitter HTV, which I actually have sitting right next to me here and which we will be unboxing. She is really heavy. The box itself says it weighs 20.73 kilos. And I actually struggled getting it upstairs and into my studio space and into this room as well. There are the glitter HTV rolls in there, which is adding to the weight. However, the auto heat press itself is quite heavy. I've also gone ahead and purchased myself a cutting machine. It is the Silhouette Portrait 3. And I have been wanting to get one for some time now. It has been on my business plan for a really long time. However, all my ideas for creating using the cutting machine have been exclusively for advertising my small business at markets. So it hasn't really been a priority in terms of products to purchase. I got my cutting machine from Spotlight. They actually had a sale on and I got it for a really good deal. I also bought from Spotlight this cutting and weeding toolkit, which we will be using today. I also got some transfer tape. Oh, I got this upside down. It is by the brand Circuit. I also got this from Spotlight and I actually didn't know I needed transfer tape. So after my market on Saturday, I drove past Spotlight and popped in to grab some. I've also gone ahead and purchased these canvas boards. They are 6 by 8 inches. They may be a little too big for my design and the proportions might not be right. So we might need to purchase these in a square version. However, we will be testing that out today. It's actually a pack of 2. So we'll do a test on one and then do the final on the other side. These are relatively inexpensive. I just got them from a dollar store. And my idea is to print my logo and design on this using the HTV vinyl products and have this sat on a little easel on my table display. And I am hoping that it will be an eye-catching feature on my display at markets and it will draw patrons in as they walk past to my stand. So we will be creating this today. You may have noticed that we are in a different spot than my studio space for today. We are actually in my little office area where I do a lot of my admin and computer work. And we are here because there is much better lighting in this area and I need to film quite a few shorts and reels for the video today. So we will be here for this video. We are gonna get unboxing both of these and get them set up, and then we are gonna start creating my market sign.
This is the auto heat press that HTVRONT has sent me for the sponsored video. First impressions is that it is very sleek, very modern looking. It's got this shiny white surface up here, which is quite nice. It does actually come in another color, an aqua greeny blue color, but I did choose the white because it goes with my other machinery and the decor of my studio space. It is quite heavy as well. I did have to pick it up with two hands using these grooves under here, which is probably not the best way to do it, but it was the only way I was able to get it up off the floor and onto my desk, because it is quite a big machine. It's nearly the width of my desk here. And it definitely needs a permanent spot in the studio. And unfortunately, I don't have that much room in the studio. I have run out of space, so it'll probably be living here on my office desk for the time being. Because it is quite heavy, it's not something I'm able to pick up and move about whenever I need to use it. So it definitely needs a permanent spot, and this looks like it'll be the best spot for the time being. It's actually where I used to have my sewing machine when I would sew in this space for my reels, because it does have the better lighting. But since I created the studio space in the other area, I'll be using this for the HTVRONT for the time being. This is the Glitter HTV vinyl roll that HTVRONT has sent me. It's a very pretty pink, very nice glitter pink roll. It looks like there's quite a lot on there. It's very, very pretty. And this is the design that I was looking to print onto the canvas.
I do only have the pink glitter HTV vinyl with me, so we will just sample the pink glitter using this design and see what it looks like. Sneak peek as well, this is actually my new design for our business cards. I've just reworked the proportions to fit the 6x8 inch canvas for our market display, but essentially that is what our new business card will look like. And here is the Silhouette Portrait 3. I'm still setting it up. I'm actually in the process of downloading the software for it, which said it should only take 2 to 3 minutes, so that's probably already downloaded now, but we need to get stuck into setting that all up. This is the mat that came with it, but that is the layout at the moment and probably how it will stay as well, because I don't have space anywhere else to hold these machines, so I'll be converting my little office desk into my Silhouette and HTVRONT vinyl station. But right now we are going to finish setting up the Silhouette Portrait 3. The software has probably already finished downloading, so I'm going to get that installed and then get this design into the Silhouette studio space, and we are going to get it cut out. Portrait 3 is just finished cutting my design out, and I've got the HTVRONT auto heat press heating up. It's already heated. I've set it to 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds because that was the instructions on the glitter HTV vinyl. So that's just finished setting up. So I'm going to get to eating this, and then we are going to unpackage our canvas and get our glitter transferred onto them. I've just moved the cutting machine from the side of the table to the middle. That way it's next to the heat press, and I'm not going over my laptop back and forth between the cutting machine and the heat press. So I think that's a much better layout for now anyway. But I'm going to get to eating this and we'll see what it looks like. That is the first weed. I still need to go in and take out all the details in the writing. I peeled off the Y. So that's what it looks like so far. I still need to go in and weed all the words, so I'm gonna get stuck into that. I just finished weeding it. It was a bit of a process. My suggestion to you guys is don't make your font too small, because the weeding can take quite some time to get into all those little gaps with the A's and the E's and the O's. So you'll definitely need to know your design to know what needs to be weeded. You'll need to know your font and what needs to stay and what needs to be taken out. But the detail is unbelievable. It even got that little dot in the Instagram logo, which I couldn't believe. It's not even, it's probably about 0.5 millimeter, and it picked it up on the HTV and the cutting machine. So that was a surprise to me. I didn't think I'll be able to weed that one out, but there it is. I'm gonna reheat the auto heat press because I switched it off because I did need to weed this, and it did take a little longer than I thought with the text because I did make them way too small. But I'm gonna switch that back on and we're gonna get this ironed onto our canvas. This glitter HTV does say it is a cold peel, so I'm going to give it a little bit so it can cool down, and then we're going to peel it. Although I am kind of impatient. But let's just have a little look. Oh, looks good. Moment of truth. That is stunning. I can't believe how good that looks. Because it had the protective film on top, you couldn't really get the whole look of the glitter. It looks even nicer when that has come off. Wow. This looks stunning. The camera doesn't do it justice, to be honest. It doesn't pick up the particular shade of pink that it actually is, but it looks gorgeous and it catches the light as well. It's definitely crooked. I did not line that up very well, and it's come up here. I think I peeled that off too fast, but this is just the test. But it is gorgeous. Can't believe how well that turned out for our first attempt, and this glitter is stunning. This vinyl is stunning. The weeding did take some time, particularly with the smaller font. The wire did come off, so I did have to stick that back on. So my tip for you guys is don't make your fonts or your pictures too small, because the weeding will become quite difficult. And definitely know what your design is and what your font looks like, so you know what needs to be weeded and what needs to stay on the mat. But this glitter vinyl from HTVRONT, it cut really well. Actually, the lines are so clean, and it was even able to, I'll see if I can zoom in. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it even cut out the little circle on the Instagram logo for the camera. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox the Silhouette Portrait 3 and the auto heat press by HTVRONT. I need to go and film a few other things. I have a lot of ideas to create using the cutting machine and the auto heat press, so stay tuned for those videos. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification for when I upload those videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.